Hello everyone, my name is Naman Goyal and this is lecture second of this chapter, area related to circle, right? See, in the previous lecture what we learn about how we find the length of arc. Okay, if there is a circle and if there is a arc of that circle which makes angle theta at the center, then how we find the length of that arc? The formula is what? Theta upon 360 degree into 2 pi r. Okay. So today, in today's lecture, what we are going to learn? Let's see what we are going to learn. See, we are going to cover the topics area of a circle, area of a sector, and perimeter of a sector. See, in previous class, I told you what is sectors, what is segment, right? What is arc. So, what is a sector? If there is a circle and this AB is the what? Is the arc. This AB is known as what? Arc. It will be represented by AB arc. Now, if I join AO and BO, then this part is known as what? Sector. So today we are going to learn about how we find the value of that area of that sector and area of circle. Okay. So first topic is area of circle. Okay. Now, as we all know that what is area of circle? Area of a circle is a region occupied by the circle in two-dimensional plane. Two-dimensional planes which contain x-axis and only y-axis. For example, the board you are able to see is a two-dimensional plane. It can be determined by using the formula A is equals to pi r square. As we all know that the area of a circle is given by which formula? A is equals to pi r square, where r is what? Radius of the circle. The unit of the area is the square unit, such as we can take meter square, centimeter square, and etc. Okay. So basically, there are some units which is known as unit square. Square is used for area. Now there are some basic conversion. If we want to convert 1 meter square to centimeter square, then how many centimeter squares are there? So how we do that? See, 1 meter square can be written as 1 meter into 1 meter. Now we know that 1 meter contains 100 centimeter. So it becomes 100 centimeter into 100 centimeter. This is 100 centimeter. So 100 into 100, it gives 10,000 centimeter square. So we can say that 1 meter square can give 10,000 centimeter square. Similarly, if we want to find in 1 centimeter square how many meter squares are there, so how we can do this? 1 centimeter square is what? 1 upon 10,000 meter square. Okay. So these types of basic conversion we are going to use in this chapter. Okay. Now see, if there is a circle and I just break this circle from this line, so we got these types of figure. Now if you see, these all are rectangles, so we can add the area of that rectangle and we got the area of this complete circle. Okay. So the area of circle is what? If there is a circle of radius whose radius is r, so area is what? Pi r square by 2. Not r square by 2, pi r square. Okay. And if we have diameter, then we know that r can be written as d by 2. And if question is asking for the find the formula for area of a circle in terms of diameter, so what we have to do, we have to put r as d by 2 in this formula. So what we get? R d by 2 whole square, so it will be gives pi d square by 4, isn't it? So we got this answer. Okay. So what we learn about the area of a circle, which is pi r square. Okay. Now there is a question: what is the radius of a circle whose surface area is given? Now in this question, what is given? The area is given. Area of circle, area of circle is given as 314.159. Okay, you can use pi as 3.14. Okay. Now area of circle is given as centimeter square. Okay, you have to put the limit at the end, because if you don't put the limit, then it is chances to your examiner can cut your marks. Okay, so it is mandatory to put the unit at the end. Okay. Now in this question, what is given? Area of circle is given, right? And question is asking for what? radius. So we know that area of any circle is nothing but pi r square. So the value of pi r square is what? 314.159, isn't it? So the value of pi is what? 3.14 into r square is equals to 3.14.19159. So r square you got, which is 314.159 upon 3.14. So if you calculate this part, see, you will get what? How much you got if you divide 314.159 by 3.14? You will got approximately r square is equals to 100.05. See, 100.05 you got. You can take that r square as 100. You can take that r square as 100, right? So the value of r is what? Under the root of 100.05. See, basically, 0.05 is very less quantity, so you can neglect that and you can write the root of 100 here. So the value of radius is 10 centimeter. So we can say that radius of required circle is what? 10 centimeter, isn't it? So this is our required answer. Okay. Okay, this is the solution we have. By the formula surface area, we know that A is pi r square. So we can substitute this quantity as pi r square. Pi is 3.14. Then we got the value of r square as 100.05. So the r is what? Root of this quantity, and we can take approximately as this, isn't it? Root of 100.05 is not 10. It is nearly equal to 10. So that's why we take that approximate value is 10. Are you getting my point? Okay. Now next is what? Area of sector. Next is what? Area of sector. Okay. Okay. We can select the pen, this pen. Okay. Now this is area of sector. What is sector? I already told you what is sector. That part is known as sector. Okay. Now in a circle with radius r, center O, and angle POQ is theta. Means if this angle, this point is P, this is O, and this is Q. So this angle is theta. This angle is what? Theta. Be the sector, be the angle of the sector. This angle is known as what? Angle of that sector. Then the area of sector of a circle of the circle formula is calculated by using the unitary method. Okay. So and the formula we got is what? A is equals to theta upon 360 degree into pi r square. So if there is a circle and there is a sector AB, AOB, we can say that this point is O, this angle is theta. So the area of sector AOB is given by the formula theta upon 360 degree into pi r square. Now there is a similarity between this formula and this formula for length of arc. See, this is theta, this point is O, and this angle is theta. So if I'm asking for the length of arc of AB, it will be what? Theta upon 360 into 2 pi r, right? Now see, theta upon 360 is what? How much angle that sector or that arc cover with respect to the complete angle. Complete angle is of what? Is what? 360 degree. So what angle it covers with the respect of complete angle is what? Theta upon 360, right? It is the comparison ratio. What ratio they cover? Theta upon 360 into 2 pi r is come. Why? Because that length is respect to what? Circumference, and that part, that area is respect to what? That area of the circle. So that's why in the formula of area of circle we use pi r square, and in the formula of length of arc what we use? 2 pi r, because that area is respect with what? With respect to what? The area of complete circle, and the length of that arc is with respect to what? The circumference of that circle. Are you getting my point? Okay. Now there is a question. If the angle of the sector with radius, if the angle of sector with the radius is 4 unit, is 45 degree, then find the area of sector. So basically radius of circle, what is the radius of circle? Radius of circle is what? 4 units. and angle of the sector, angle of the sector is what? 45 degree. Now question is asking for what? Find the area of the sector, area of the sector, and we know that the formula for wait a minute, now I have to select a different one. Yes. Now formula for area of sector is what? Theta upon 360 degree into pi r square. So theta is what? 45 degree upon 360 into pi, you can take 3.14. Okay, you can take pi in this question as 3.14. Okay, now what is the value of, let me rewrite down this one. Okay, now I can write it again. 3.14, and radius is what? 4 units, so it will be 4 square. Okay, now if you see, you will get what? 45 upon 360, I think it is 1 by 8 into 3.14 into 16. 4 square is 16, so it will be cancelled out 2 times, it will give 6.28 unit square, or we can write down square unit. Unit square ki jagah you can write down square unit like this, units. Okay, so what we get as final answer? 6.28. Are you getting my point? Okay, very simple question. In this question, radius is given, angle is given, and it is asking for what? Area of that sector, which is very simple. Okay, you can find easily you can find that. Okay, so if you see 47, 44 by 7, you will got the same answer. If you divide 44 by 7, you will got the same answer. So this part, this green part, the area of the sector, and this complete becomes total area. Okay, the angle is given. Now perimeter of a sector. See, perimeter of any figure is what? The length of that boundary, the distance of that boundary. If I draw the figure like this, now tell me what is the perimeter of this figure? This complete distance is the perimeter. Okay, if I want to measure that distance, then that distance is equals to what? Perimeter. Okay, if I draw a semicircle, then what is the perimeter? This pi r and plus 2r, pi r plus 2r is the perimeter. And what is pi r plus 2r? Is the perimeter. And what is the circumference? See, for circle, for complete circle, perimeter and circumference is same, but for semicircle, circumference is only pi r and perimeter is pi r plus 2r, because now this is complete figure. So complete figure ka boundary is the perimeter. Okay, now in case of sector, what we are talking about? We are talking about sector. Okay, so let me show you what is the perimeter of a sector. What is we are talking about? Perimeter of a sector. The perimeter of a sector of a circle is the length of two radii along with the arc that makes the sector. Okay, now see, we have this sector. The perimeter of sector is what? This length plus this length plus this length, isn't it? So we can say that perimeter of sector is what? Radius plus arc length. See, this is what? Radius. Let me show you with another color. See, this is what? Radius, this is what? Radius, and this is what? Arc length. So for the perimeter of this figure, see what figure we got? We got this type of figure, isn't it? So the perimeter is what? R or this arc length. So we can say that the perimeter of a sector is what? Radius plus arc length, isn't it? Now perimeter of sector is what? Radius plus radius becomes twice of radius plus arc length, and we know that the value for arc length is what? Theta upon 360 degree into 2 pi r, isn't it? So we can say that arc length is what? Theta upon 360 degree. Okay, into 2 pi r. So the perimeter of sector, so perimeter of sector is what? We have to add this arc length in 2r. So 2r plus theta upon 360 degree into 2 pi r. You can take 2r common also. Okay, you can make modifications, but the basic concept behind this topic is what? You have to add the radius in arc length to radius. Are you getting my point? Okay, so this is what the area of the perimeter of that sector. Okay. Okay, now there is a question, we have to do this. Okay, now listen. A circular arc whose radius is given, angle makes an angle 30 degree at the center. Find the perimeter of the sector formed, use pi is equals to 3.414. See, there is a circle and there is a arc AB and the center is O. Now question says that the radius of this arc is 12 centimeter and the angle is what? 30 degree. Okay, now as we know that, first of all we are going to find out arc length is what? Theta upon 360 into 2 pi r, isn't it? Theta is what? 30 upon 360 into 2 into 3.14 into 12. Now 12 30s are 30 cancel, how much it will give? 6.28 centimeter. So this is what? This is the arc length. Now question is not asking for arc length. Question is asking for what? Question is asking for perimeter of sector. And as we know that the perimeter of sector is what? 2 into radius plus arc length. So 2 radius is what? 2 into 12. Arc length is what? 6.28. So what we get as answer? Let me show you. It will give 24 plus 6.28. So the perimeter of that figure is what? 30.28 centimeter. Don't forget to put the unit at the end. Okay, so the answer we got is what? 30.28 centimeter. If you see, we do the same method. Okay, radius is 12 centimeter, theta is 30 degree. Okay, so you can use the concept of that part as this one also, or we can use the formula, direct formula. We definitely get the same answer, 30.28. If you see in this slide, what we got? 30.28 as the answer. And the concept behind that is what? We have to find the length of arc, then we have to add the twice of radius in that formula, length of arc. Okay, so you can do this. Okay, now there are some practice question we are going to do in this class. Okay. Okay, so we are going to start by you doing one by one. Okay, so first we are going to start with first question. What are the circumference and the area of the circle if the radius is 7 centimeter? So for first question, first question, the radius is given. The radius is what? 7 centimeter. Okay, now it is asking for circumference and area. We know that the formula for circumference of circle is what? 2 pi r. Formula is what? 2 pi r, right? So we have the value of that circumference, okay, which is 2 pi r. Okay. Now, according to question, r is 7 and 7 is divisible by 20, means if we take pi as 22 by 7, then it will be more beneficial because 7 and 7 are going to be cancel out each other. So what we are going to do, we are going to take pi as 22 by 7. So it gives 2 into 22 by 7 into 7 7 going to be cancel out each other. What we get? 44 centimeter. So this is the circumference we got. Now second thing, question is asking for what? Area of that circle. So second is what? Area. Area of circle is what? Pi r square. Again we can take pi as 22/7. R is what? 7 into 7. So 7 7 cancel out each other. What we get? 22 into 7. And if you calculate 22 into 7, then what you will get? 154 centimeter. Okay, you have to put the correct unit at the end. So the answer for first question, what we get? Circumference as 44 centimeter and area of that circle is 154 centimeter square, है ना? We have to put unit, है ना? We have to, है ना? अभी ये गलती हो जाती है हमसे, मेरे मार्क्स कट जाते हैं. अगर आप if we write centimeter only, then they will definitely cut our marks. Okay, so for area the square unit is the answer, for volume cubic unit is the answer, and similarly for circumference centimeter is the answer. Okay, any doubt? Okay. Okay, very simple, na? Very simple question. Some basic questions. These types of question we already done in class 7th and as well in class 8th and 9th. Okay. Now next question, second. Find the area. Question is what? Let me read the question. Find the area of the sector. Question is asking for what? Area of the sector. When radius of the circle is 16 unit and the length of the arc is 5 unit. Now question is asking for area of sector. What we have? We have the radius, we have the length of arc. See, for finding the area of sector, what we need two things. For finding the area of sector, what we need only two things. One is radius and another one is what? The angle, central angle, na? The angle that makes at the center, sector makes at the center. We want two things. One is radius and one is that angle. But in this question, we don't have what? We don't have central angle. We have the radius and we also have the arc length. Okay. So what we have to do, with the help of the formula of arc length and the radius, we are going to find the value of angle first. And once we got the angle, then we can easily find the value of area of sector, isn't it? Are you getting my point? So let's see and wait and watch. Okay, so basically length of arc is what? 5 unit. So we can take 5. Okay, now we know that the formula for length of arc is what? Theta upon 360 into 2 pi r is equals to 5, isn't it? We can say that. So with the help of this formula, what we wants to do, we wants to find the value of theta. So theta is what? 360 into 5 upon 2 into pi into, we are not going to put the value of pi. Okay, into what? Pi into r is 16, isn't it? So how much we got when we cancel out this one? We got, see, this will be cancelled out by 180 times 2, and by by what? By 4 it will be cancelled out, right? How much we got? 4. And for this one, how much we got? If we cancel out this quantity by 4, we will got, I think, 45. Okay, so the value of theta we got is 45 into 5 upon 4 pi, isn't it? What we got? We got this one, right? Isn't it? Yes. Any doubt in this part? Up to this part, is there any doubt? So we got this angle. Okay, we are not going to simplify, because when we solve for area of sector, it will be cancel out each other. Now we are going to do that continuous solution at this place. Okay, so now see, now question is asking for area of sector. What we know that the area of sector is what, theta upon 360 degree into pi r square. Now if you see theta, we got 45 into 5 upon 4 pi, and r is 16. Okay, yes, radius is 16. So what we know that theta is 45 into 5 upon 4 pi, right? 4 pi, right? 4 pi we have. Okay, upon 4 pi, and r is 16. So if we put the value, then area of sector we got what? Area of sector we got theta is 45 into 5 upon 4 pi into 360 into pi into 16 into 16, isn't it? See, pi cancel out each other. Pi cancel out each other, and if you divide 360 by 45, if you divide 360 by 45, you will got 8. Okay, now 8 is going to be cancel out the 16 by 2 times, and this 2 cancel out this by 2 times, and this cancel out by 8 times. Okay, now if you calculate this, you will got area of sector, 5 is there and 8 is there, so what we get, 40 square unit. So what answer we got for second one? 40 square unit. For second one, what we get? We got 40 square unit, isn't it? So if you see the answer which is given in the solutions, first we got area as 154, we got the same, and the area of that sector is 40 square unit. Is there any doubt? So you will got the same answer. Okay, now question number third. Let me read the question. A plot of land is in the shape of a sector. A circle is sector of a circle of radius 28 centimeter. See, in this question, the radius of the that sector of the circle is 28 meter. The centroidal angle means central angle is 60 degree. Then find the area and the perimeter of the plot. So basically, in this question, R is what? 28 meter. Central angle is what? 60 degree. Theta is what? 60 degree. Now question is asking for that area of that sector and the perimeter. So for first of all, we are going to find the area, right? Area is what? Area of sector is what? Theta upon 360 into pi r square. Okay, now theta is what? 60 upon 360 into pi is 22 upon 7 into 28 into 28, right? Now 60 will cancel out this by how much time? 6 times. 7 forza. Okay, how much you got? 7 forza, isn't it? Now 4 2 times and 3 times. So if you calculate upper part, you will got what? 22 into 2, 22 into 2 into 28 into 2 into 28. How much you got? Upon 3. So it will gives 1232. 1232 upon 3 square unit, or meter square basically. How much we got? 1 meter square. So if you can convert this in mixed fraction, you will got this quantity. Okay, definitely you will got this quantity. Okay, so this quantity can be written as 4102 by 3 meter square. Okay, We got this one. Now question is asking for what? Perimeter of that sector. So for the perimeter of that sector, what we wants to do? We wants to find the value of first. We wants to find the value of that length of arc. So length of that arc, length of arc is nothing but theta upon 360 into 2 pi r, right? Okay, so theta is again 60 upon 360 into 2 into pi is 22 by 7 and r is 28. So this will be cancelled out by how much times? 6, 4 times, 2 times, and it will be 3 times. So how much we got? 22 into 2, 44, 44 into 2, 88 by 3. Now this is not our answer. Our answer is what? Perimeter. Question is asking for perimeter, and we know the formula for perimeter is what? 2 pi r plus 2r. So we have to add 2r extra. Okay, so it will gives how much? It will gives 2 perimeter. Now we are going to write down the final answer for perimeter here. So perimeter is what? 2r plus this length, 88 upon 3. So 2r is what? See, r is 28. So 2r is how much? 56. 56 plus 88 upon 3. So if you solve this, how much you got? 56 into 3 plus 88, 256 upon 3 meter. 256 upon 3, and if you convert this quantity in mixed fraction, you will got 85 1 by 3, isn't it? So this is, we got the answer for that length of arc, and that this answer is for area of that sector, and this is answer for length of arc. Okay, are you getting my point? So if you see for third one, you will got the same answer. Okay, so if we are going to take a quick review what we learned in today's class lecture, so let's see. 3 topics we are going to complete in today's lecture: area of circle, area of sector, perimeter of sector. Okay, what is area of circle? Pi r square is the area of circle, and area of sector is what? What is the area of sector? Theta upon 360 degree into what? Into what? Into pi r square. And the perimeter of that sector is what? The length of arc plus 2r is the perimeter of that sector, isn't it? Are you getting my point? Okay, now we are going to learn about the units of the area is meter square or square unit we are going to take. And now after that we do some questions. Area of sector, we already talk about this one. Theta upon 360 into pi r square is the formula, right? And we do some questions. And perimeter of sector is what? Perimeter of sector is what? 2r, 2r, 2 or twice of radius plus theta upon 360 into 2 pi r, isn't it? And after that we do so many questions, and there are some 3 practice questions. Okay, okay, so this is enough for today's lecture. We are going to continue this chapter in next lecture. So hope we will meet you in next lecture. Thank you so much. Stay safe and enjoy.